Hello and welcome to the Cowboy for Game Yu-Gi-Oh podcast. I'm your host Jake. Today I'm joined by Bragg and Ben.
Hello.
How was our week in Yu-Gi-Oh? Let's start with Ben.
My week was great. I won this week, which was good. I played DDD. I got drolled a lot. Droll doesn't really matter against that deck unless you stupidly start with like terraforming or a bad activation. So you typically need Droll and another card, and the other card didn't come a lot. Against Kurt, he opened 3 Droll in his opening hand. And I was like, buddy, that's not enough.
And that won't be a problem anymore, Kurt.
No, not a problem anymore. Foreshadowing. But yeah, I played DDD. I'm going to stick with it for a few weeks. I might end up just sticking with it for the YCS, given that like my original plan was I'm going to play DDD for like 2 or 3 weeks, see if I like it, and then switch across to Yummy.
Further foreshadowing.
However, I don't know if that's a wise decision anymore. I have been watching a little bit of Triff content this morning, and Triff's Mega Yummy combos, and I'm like,
You know you're getting desperate when you're watching a Triff combo to see what your deck can do post.
Apparently it can do a lot. But yeah, that is what it is. Week before, I can't remember how I went because I won this week, and that's all I really care about. Got my nice little store credit to go towards a booster box of not the next set. I'll go towards the set of the box after.
Mate,
What's the setup?
Muertes?
Yes. So I can get some zombies.
Where at this?
Maybe I'll play Call the Haunted for YCS. Watch
Probably
this
Call the
space.
Haunted's the call for Genesis, though.
Maybe. I don't know.
Anyway, Bragg.
Sorting done. Actually, didn't take that long. I shouldn't have put it off for so many years. However, if anyone has any ideas on some sort of AI tool or something that can convert pictures of binders to spreadsheets, please recommend. If not, I'll figure it out myself.
There is a thing that exists of like a card scanner that you load your bulk into, and it's like.
Yeah, and you can buy like a little 3D printed thing that you just slide them down and it just like goes click, click.
I just want to photo tap, go, yo, Grok.
Yeah, so
Translate this and don't make it bad.
Why are you relying on Grok? Jesus Christ.
Have you tried just taking a photo and seeing if it works?
I just type the name in. Yeah, I'll try that.
Just take a photo, take a bunch of photos, put it in the chat GPT and be like, hey, these are all Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Make me a spreadsheet of what cards they are.
I'll report back. I'll put it in the Discord. Because, I think going forward, just having that, it's organized enough if I just have a database where I go, oh, you're in that folder. It's kind of weird. I'm going to miss bulk diving.
I'm down to 5 boxes of bulk I need to alphabetize.
Yeah.
The other 6 alphabetized. So.
I've got bulk boxes on the way in preparation for sorting.
I sorted myself out of a box. So like,
I
now have a box empty because I was like, turns out when I take out deck cores and put them into a deck cores binder and put out staples that I just dumped in a bulk box. Once I take all that stuff out and put it back into binders, I had space to condense 2 boxes into one.
Yeah, I know full well that one of the unsorted like 5,000 card boxes I have at the moment, which is full, will be down by at least half once I take out staples and parts of deck cores that have just been chucked in the box for getting them out of my sight.
Fair.
Yeah. But we still, I bought the extra 5,000s in there. I've got 3 spare 5,000s now.
Oh, like you're not going to buy more stuff.
True. Yeah, I'm going to put my, how I've been doing I've been keeping every box and just leaving the commons and a few of the supers in there. I'm probably going to convert that to a 5,000, then just have like the name of each set, and then I'll eventually figure out what I'm going to do with that.
Okay.
I think I'll go to YCS deck. But I'll at least have to play it a few times before I'll settle on it. I won't talk about it yet. They know what it's going to be, though.
Yes.
Unless I've already talked about it while it was recording. I don't think so.
We'll leak it if you join our Patreon.
Yes.
My week. So, as I mentioned last week, I had aspirations of building a different version of Tier Element. However, water was coming from my ceiling, so it took up a lot of my time. So I took the same deck again this week, Tier Element Fiendsmith Pile. I think just because of the lessons I learned from the last week, it did a lot better this week. I think I went X1.
Yeah.
Kurt activated triple tactics on me for once.
Beep.
Fuck, they've been obnoxious today.
The people on the street are outraged by the fact that Kurt activated triple tactics talent against me. I don't know how much
I'm
of
very
that you
curious to what's happening outside.
Putting that aside for a second, yeah, it did better. Like, there's still improvements I can make on the
That
deck.
was a loud thud. Sorry. I've stopped
Yeah,
listening to Jake, and I'm
there
just
really is a
listening
lot
outside.
going on outside. It's very distracting. But anyway, outside of that, I've also been just ticking off some boxes on Master Duel. I think I've just about finished the Synchro Fusion Plus event. More so to get gems than to get the end goal plate thingy.
Just realized I have a mild complaint about Duel Links.
Oh, okay.
So
we return to Ben's week.
we're coming up to Kyber Cup in Duel Links. And I'm like, I want to play Kyber Cup because you get a lot of good rewards.
Yes.
They just released an app update, so now the app doesn't work anymore.
Oh, God.
So I'm like, cool, we're like a week out from Kyber Cup. Like, I've got my deck built for Kyber Cup. However, if you enter into a PvP match, there is literally a 50-50 chance that your phone will crash
Fantastic.
during the game as well. So you take the loss.
Yeah.
Ah, perfect. Love that. It truly is a coin flip format.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that covers that part of what's happening. However, there was something big that happened this week. The ban list that comes into effect this coming Tuesday. We would have loved to have brought you our thoughts on what the format changes were going to be, but one of us didn't think there was going to be a ban list.
And?
And
Be
you
happy
were-
about it.
You were wrong.
Oh, well.
It wasn't Christmas.
Yeah, it wasn't Christmas.
So they give us like more than one ban list a year, right?
No,
Well, there's one of them.
No. I only remember one ever getting released every year.
So this is it for the year.
Name another ban list in 2020.
You need to move on from COVID, Ben.
No. We only ever talk about the one, so only one happened.
But Yu-Gi-Oh wasn't even happening in 2020.
Mind
it didn't
you,
exist.
this list and then a 2-week as a 2-week warning is pretty unprecedented because
Yeah.
it's how it should be. So
The fact that we got this and they're like, oh, but don't worry about it. It's after the other events that you've got.
I do think that we had 2 more weeks, but
Look, I'm just happy to have got one before the YCS. Now I can actually know what I'm going to figure out and play instead of being like, fuck, they're going to release a ban list right before. I bought Mitsu, by the way. No, I didn't actually buy Mitsu. I bought 2 Habakiri and was like, I should get the rest of this. And then the ban list happened. I was like,
Never
nope,
mind.
don't need to anymore.
I mean, you've still got prayers at 3, and like realistically, you only need the one Habakiri to actually happen, and then you're fine.
I was going to put it in Yummy. Like, I was either going to play DDD or play Mitsu Yummy.
Well, there's where
But
the
here's
issue
the band
lies.
cards.
So, band, we have
Just
Barrier
close that.
Statue.
It's not on the screen.
What?
It cuts off. That line is where it cuts off.
the
So
right
just leave
up.
it like this.
Yeah.
But they made us a nice graphic.
I hate the graphics so
Oh
much.
yeah, I know.
I can't fucking
It
stand
was-
the graphic.
it
It,
was
spoils
sarcastic.
everything for you.
Yeah, the fact that this is the only way they release it now, they don't do like
Yep.
the
It
old
updates the old way like 5 hours later.
useless. Especially when every chat's like, ban this, ban this.
Well, before we get into this, I have questions. How did the YouTubers know that the ban list was coming out? If you've watched their ban list reaction videos, they're all like, oh, it's 6 p.m. Time to check if there's a ban list. Oh, there's a ban list. Oh, no. I'm like, what? 1, it's a coincidence. 3 to 4, it's like, are they just on stream checking the ban list at 6 p.m. every night? Or are they checking it at the top of the hour on every stream? At which point, like, that's a sad existence.
I mean, YouTubing, right?
Someone answer that, please.
It is interesting because I feel like that was the format most of them were in. They just happened to already be streaming, and it's like, oh, ban list.
At
Yeah.
6 p.m., which they all knew about. Because they didn't go, oh, ban list. They went, it's 6 p.m. I'm going to go check Konami
Yeah.
Twitter.
That's super weird. Yeah, surely it should be. Oh, the chat saying there's a ban list. Let's go. What do you think, chat?
Back to this. So, banned we have Barrier Statue of the Torrent, Malice Q White Binder, Herald of the Arclight, and Harpy's Featherstorm.
Light and dark barrier statue is still legal.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I realized that no one really cares because your extra deck's pretty much all light and dark. So
Yeah, Chimera having the combo to do the Dark Statue, get it out, like, you can just do it as like, okay, cool, that doesn't do anything.
Yeah, that's another combo.
Oh, damn,
In
SP.
fact, that's a extender for your opponent.
Yeah.
Historically, light and dark is fine.
Yeah.
The arc light, everyone sort of predicted this. It was either this or like just tear Mitsurugi apart, but they won't do that because they're trying to sell Mitsurugi. So this is the bridge cutting, if you will.
It is a very good card. It always has been.
Oh yeah, card's insane.
Like,
Floodgate, Negate, and Searcher in
All
one
in
card.
one card.
yeah.
But it's weak, Jake.
Until you make it with the fucking Yangzing so it can't be destroyed by battle. That was the bane of my existence in Mermail format. Yangzing just plopped this on the board and it's like, deal with it.
Yeah.
I was like, I can't.
What do you mean you don't have a non-target send?
And then Malice, by all functions dead, because this was their best off-turn interaction.
You can still use it as an engine in other Cyberse decks.
Yeah, it's like, as much as people like to put Malice in like the Cyberse slop pile before, now it's the only place it can exist.
Like, they still have the ability to generate a link for off a normal summon.
Oh, look, they could still do most of their stuff. It's just like...
Appaloosa. Oh, wait.
Yeah, no, not that. So yeah, Malice, peace. You never won anything. People hated you. Goodbye. So then we move on to some limits.
I didn't mention Harpy's Featherstorm in depth enough.
Oh yeah, no, fuck that card. That card should be banned years ago. I fucking hate it.
I actually appreciate the preemptive ban.
It wasn't even preemptive. I've been hit with it at locals for a month.
Yeah. For the reason that that deck is about to get a bunch of support.
Yeah.
And it's going to get to the point where they're just going to main deck 3 Storm.
Yeah, that card shouldn't have existed for as long as it did. The fact that it got through all of Fluundere's format untouched is a crime.
Yeah.
Because between that and Statue, it was incredibly painful.
Yeah. Now Fluundere's is dead. This was the one thing keeping it on life support. Was that they could still storm their opponent.
Look, if they were still trying to play birds in the year of our Lord 2025, they had other issues.
They were normal summoning Harpy Channeler.
Yeah. Bird Corner is closed. Then we move on to limits. We have Draco Tau Mululu, K9 Jokul, Vanquish Soul Holly Sue, Yummy Snatchy, Ame no Habikiri no Mitsurugi, A Case for K9, and Ketu Draco Tau.
Yep.
Look, I'm a fan of all of the limits. I'm not a fan of some of the stuff that got unlimited.
Yeah, I don't think the balancing on this is quite right.
Yeah, like, I would have preferred at least one of those Vanquish Soul cards to stay limited.
Further foreshadowing.
But in terms of, like, what got limited is pretty interesting. Like, I saw the thing being like, people being like, oh, I can play K9 Crystron again. No. Apparently you need 2 Jokul to resolve their combo. Also, spoilers for the card that's currently up on screen, the Droll goes to 2. Typically, that deck would lose to Droll now because you have to play 3 chaotic elements. However, it doesn't have to worry about Droll.
As much.
Look,
2 is in fact not the same as 0.
The fact that you also realize, like, Draco Tails, 2 hits, Malulu didn't matter because you were cutting down on Malulu anyway to fit the branded stuff when the new stuff came out.
Yeah.
And Ketu, yeah, it's a searcher, yeah, it's a fusion, but, like, everything in the deck sets it from deck.
Yeah, it is.
So it's like,
accessible.
Whoop, I resolved branded fusion anyway, set Ketu, or the other way around. Yeah.
And
overall, like, the one Snatchy
Snatchy's a hit.
Snatchy is a punch in the face.
It already didn't have Herald, so it's like,
Yeah.
like, what's one Snatchy?
Like,
Oh well.
maybe limit one of the main decks instead of that. Could have been more of an actual hit while promoting the actually playing it. But
I would have been interested to just see Snatchy not get touched at all and just see Herald get banned and just be like, well, see what happens.
is there anything we're disappointed that wasn't unlimited from the ban list? Unbanned, sorry. From
Well,
the
of course. I'm disappointed there wasn't anything unbanned.
Yes, well, there's obviously one specific card.
Bragg's baiting for Ben to say Metamorphosis. Metamorphosis is still banned.
It might happen down the line.
You wanted to play it for YCS.
Yeah,
Well, when are they bringing out Rarity Collection 5?
ages away.
It doesn't know that Metamorphosis has already been reprinted.
Do it again. In over rare.
Oh god.
Full art. Full art Metamorphosis.
That'll be kind of disgusting over it.
Yeah.
It already is a kind of ugly card.
Oh, it's hideous. And it does hideous things.
It's old Yu-Gi-Oh! That's just the way it is.
Also,
Back when monsters used to be monsters, not little waifu.
Yeah.
I wanted it to come back. So
Ignore this card.
Because I want to start nagging for premature burial. Please. And thank you.
Pre-mat cannot come back.
Please. It's only 3 points in Genesis, which we'll get to.
Yeah, like, it's
Oh,
just
yeah,
worse
true, we
Monster Reborn. And Monster Reborn's legal.
Yeah, but it's still a 1.
Yeah, still.
Equip spell, though.
Fuck off. As Ben said, roll a 2. It is
I don't like it.
like I can see the thought process in that Droll was like being used to stop people from having to deal with the Molchamis, but it also now drastically limits your ability to stop decks that just add and add and add and add.
Yeah, I think if you're ever complaining about getting drolled, you're playing a deck that's not fun to play against.
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah, I think that Droll is a card that should just be at 3. Like, if everyone needs to play 3 Droll in their deck, there's a problem with the format, and Konami needs to have better ban lists.
Also, like, if this is a limit, like if this is a limit because everyone's auto including it, 2 almost guarantees you're going to auto include it now. Because it's like, oh well, 2 spots go in.
Yeah,
like
you didn't see it before, you're seeing it now. Then finally, we have the unlimits, of which there are a few. Black Dragon Collapse Serpent Dark Grepher, Vanquish Soul Raisin, White Dragon Wyverbuster, Zodiac Dryden, which, to be honest, I thought was already back.
Yeah, I also thought it was already back at 3.
Change of Heart, Crystron Inclusion, Snatch Steel, and Stake Your Soul.
So,
I didn't want the Vanquish Soul cards back.
I would have been fine with just, like, Stake Your Soul and just, like, leave Raisin or the other way around.
Mm-hmm.
Having both back's a bit like, it just won a YCS. Like, I get that it's losing 2 Jokel and a Holy Sue and 2 Holy Sue, but, like, but is taking stuff away and giving it back everything?
Yeah, like every time you've done this to other decks in the past, you've never given it back. Like
we had to wait a while for the Rescue A stuff.
Yeah. Well, Dryden just went back to 3.
Yeah. The Black Dragon and White Dragon just support. Same with Dark Grepher, just support for the rockets that they're releasing.
Yep.
They've got to have some way to sell that stuff, and here we are. I don't even check what rarity that shit is.
Ultra and lower.
We're about to talk about that. So anyway,
Mm.
Snatch Steal.
More
Again,
foreshadowing.
it can be MST'd. Yeah, you get to keep the card permanently, but the game doesn't last that long anymore. So, oh well.
Change of Heart is an interesting one.
I didn't even realize that came to 3.
Even though I just read that it came to 3.
Yeah, but we had a little conversation after Dryden, and then I tuned back in for Crystron Inclusion.
Yeah. It's nice that Crystron get that back, but as you said, like,
They need the Jokels.
a lot has to change with their combo line, make it work, and it won't be.
They can just go back to
where it
what it was pre Thingamabob.
Yeah, they can just do
Actually, don't know
normal
if
Crystron things.
I don't remember what their end board was. Has anything else been hit? Did they make a Synchro that's been banned since?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Because their end
well.
board used to just be the one that summons from deck and then synchros a Cyber Dragon thingy and the trap.
Yeah.
Like,
And
it was
the,
a very
the
minimal.
Dawn Dragster.
No, because they made the Dawn Drag stuff.
Oh, off turn.
Like, they might have an SP as well just to protect their stuff, but that was it.
Okay. We'll see what happens.
Like, it was not a crazy end board that they used to make. It only became crazy when they started doing the rank 5 stuff that skipped your turn.
Yes.
Yes. I'm sure Kurt will be happy to get this back anyway.
On Change of Heart, while doing my sorting, I was about to put mind controls in the binder, and then I'm like,
There's really no point
I'm just
anymore,
going to put these in this bulk now. Like,
No, Bragg. You can play a deck with 3 Snatch Steal, 3 Change of Heart, 3 Brain Control, 3 of whatever one I mentioned, Mind Control.
You don't even need to put monsters in your deck. Just take all your opponents.
At what point do they unerrata brain control?
Yeah.
It was such a redundant... Like, it was bad at the time.
It was the season of erratas. They errated like 7 cards.
I still hate them doing erratas at all. when you have freedom to make any fucking card you want, just make a new card.
Yeah.
Hit the old one banned, make a new one.
Which with brain control, you had done.
Yep, there's several versions of that exact mechanic. Anyway, so that's all coming into effect as of the 2nd of February. I misstated that it was coming in this coming Tuesday because I am lost to time and space at the moment.
Yes.
But yeah, that's coming in well before our YCS, so we have a nice clear path as to what's happening.
Yay!
Huzzah.
Speaking of what's happening,
Yes, we move on. The Master Duel is forbidden thingy. Words. So this one is coming into effect as of... Where's the date? Is it down?
This is a very Master Duel
February
ban
5th,
list.
right?
February 5th, yes. Yeah, very Master Duel. So forbidden is Rise Your Cross.
Just taking a fucking punt and being like, yeah, maybe this is the problem. Yeah. They can afford to do it because they can just change their mind in a month.
They can, but the crazy thing about that is they have the analytics. They know exactly what cards are the problem, but
Yeah,
they
but
just still just play
their
whack-a-mole with
their-
random cards.
Their analytics probably say that when Rise Your Cross hits the board, the win rate skyrockets. So they're like, okay, ban Rise Your Cross.
It's probably also like a rarity thing in that Rise Your Cross is probably one of the only low rarity cards that they've actually
they don't have
plays.
to give you a refund.
Yeah. However, there is a card that you will be getting a refund for because you more than likely had 2 of it. Limited Max C, following the OCG's recent limit of the same bug.
Wonder when we'll get it limited here.
Hopefully never.
Anyway. Then very clearly we're getting the canine stuff.
Yes, because semi-limited, we have Vanquish Soul Xiaolong, Vanquish Soul Raisin, and Stake Your Soul.
They'll get a deck for a month or 2 and then something else will get hit. Have they
how it
got Holy
works.
Suit yet?
No. None of the new Canine or Vanquish
get
Soul
it.
cards are coming out.
They'll be getting
So
it together.
I say them in the same breath. Like, that's how synonymous they are.
Yeah, because one doesn't work without the other. Realistically. No Targato.
And then Unlimited, we had Maiden of White, the Snake Eyes Oak, Phantom of Ubel, and Lightning Storm.
Ooh.
Why was Oak ever not unlimited? Did they just hit everything in that deck?
Yeah.
Yeah, they kind of murked it.
Oh well. Out of 3 it goes.
I like Lightning Stormers,
I
right?
feel like Maiden was one of the most short-lived... I think it was semi-limits.
Because the deck's not that good.
It did have this brief shining moment in Master Duel where it was the best thing ever.
Everyone wanted to play it.
And then...
Because it was one of those decks in real life cost you like $300 for the loads and everything. So everyone was like, this isn't good enough for me to spend this much money on it.
And I think everyone pivoted from the Blue Eyes... I've forgotten the name of the archetype. The other one. You just said it. Primite Blue Eyes into Man with the Mark. Primite.
Yeah.
Yes.
It just negates a whole lot more.
Yes.
Yeah.
Example IRL.
Yeah. And then, Phantom of Ubel, I don't know if I like it coming back to 3 because it will just
It's
sneak
fine.
wins.
Isn't it at 3 in our regular format? Didn't it get
No.
pulled back? I
No,
thought
it did not.
Huh, okay.
It is still at 1. Keep it at 1 forever. But I do like Lightning Storm coming back to 3. I like Answers.
Yes.
Okay.
That is good.
Better
I
than
might
that.
have to craft a 3rd one, to be honest.
Yeah, true. I don't know if I uncrafted one of them at any point. I'm pretty sure I forgot to uncraft like a lot of banned cards, so I've well and truly missed out on the bonuses. Like I had a Royal Rare Red Ransom, and I definitely didn't uncraft that.
You might still have a chance. Is it 3 months or a month?
I feel like it's a month.
Well, fuck you, I guess.
Yeah, like I'm not super concerned. I definitely still have the Alt Art Appaloosa as well, which is also banned.
Yeah, sure.
I like having stuff.
Speaking of Jake having stuff.
Burst Protocol. I'm going to have a lot of stuff once this drops. So we had a full breakdown of the rarities. So we're obviously getting Starlight, so we'll just announce the secrets and the ultras. And they are as follows. For our secrets, we have Elf Note Lucina, Fallen of the White Dragon.
Huh?
Shocking. Tri-Brigade the Spriggan's Kit. Doesn't surprise me because it is Albaz in it.
I want to point out that Corey had an absolute fucking meltdown in the chat about
Which
Fallen
one?
of the White Dragon being secret. Like,
It was
It is the coldest take on Earth that it was going to be a secret. Like,
Albaz was secret.
Ecclesia also secret.
OG Albaz was secret.
Wait, original Ecclesia wasn't?
Yeah, no, that was an Ultra.
It was the second one.
This one's secret.
Maximus and Nadir were the secrets.
Yeah.
Soul Ecclesia.
And then we had Sheena Twin Tempest of Celestial Thunder, which I think is a pseudo Typhoon support
Is this
card.
the first time the pseudo support's been made the secret? Because every other time the pseudo support's been either common or just a random throw-in, right?
Yeah.
Kind of
Must
wild.
be real good.
They did a good job of at least structuring this set's secrets.
Nearly.
But I would argue
that.
two.
So then we had Dark Lord Evening Star, Ecclesia and the Dark Dragon, Topologic Blaster Dragon, Rescue Ace Arbitrator,
Ace.
Forbidden Crown, and Spenta the Magistus Sealer.
So, like, the Rescue Ace, the Topologic, the Dark Lord, and... sorry, are you going to be selling your Dark Lords for $40 each?
No, I'm keeping them.
Well, yeah, exactly. I'll be real. It's like a $5 secret rare. Like,
Oh, I know, it's not expensive.
I'm just getting at the fact that, like, you'd rather that be the secrets you're keeping. What was the other one I was going to bitch about? I forgot. Tri-Brigade Spriggan's Kit.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Like, those four are definitely the bottom four in terms of the secrets in this set. Rescue Ace is going to be $1 secret rare.
Yeah.
Like, the card's fucking garbage.
Right. If I pull a Starlight, I'll eat it.
Kit might have a tiny bit of value because of just people chasing for lore reasons, but
Yeah.
not.
Plus, I
much.
want to do Spriggans.
I had convinced myself that these secrets were better.
I still don't think they're bad.
There's six that
This is
are
definitely
probably
the
worth
better
at
run
least
of
$30.
secrets that we've had for a while.
Oh, yeah. Like, this Forbidden Crown would have been the best card that came out last year. And I don't even think Forbidden Crown's a good card.
I completely agree.
Damn, okay. Then in Ultra Rare, we have Rocket Loader, Elf Note, Tinia?
Yeah, it's tinnitus. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Is there notes, Jake?
Oh, not the feet
The
one.
notes.
Yeah.
Anyway, Royal Archfiend, Rescue Ace, Quick Attacker, Archfiend Emperor, Archmage Non Finito, Draco Tau Shaolus, Elf Note Seraphim Sterilizia, K9 X Ripper /M, Exorcista Caramel. I know it's not Caramel, but I feel like saying Caramel. Boral Shroud Dragon, Radiant Typhoon Varun the Marine, Eidolon.
Yeah, that's the one everyone was very happy wasn't a secret.
Mercurium the Living Quicksilver, and Invoked Magistus Omega.
So, realistically, they probably should have switched the... Oh, really, the Rescue Aces should have just been commons and supers. All the support that got released for that deck were all commons and supers. These should have just been commons and supers as well. And then probably the Radiant Typhoon should have been a secret, and the Exorcista should have been a secret. That would have saved the value of the set, so there would have been like no real bad ones.
I mean, historically, there's always bad ones, right?
There's always bad ones, but they had an opportunity to not have bad ones.
But then how will we gamble?
Look,
If set too good, everyone buy.
There's... Well, yeah, there we go. It's almost like you got to have cards be purchased.
$60.
Craig's over there looking at spoon prices.
Spenta.
Why is spent $60? Oh,
It's like the
being
second best
hyped
card
up
in
yeah, I
the
to
set.
know.
Draco
This is
Tale.
good. Yes, Dracotel. That's why I want it.
Yeah.
And then we
God, we didn't
had
even look at
our
the commons.
We don't have time to look at commons.
We're about to look at commons, Jake.
Yeah, but these ones are exclusive commons just for us. So this is the GMX archetype, the Jurassic World, but not Jurassic World archetype.
We don't want to
That's,
get sued, Jake.
exclusive for the TCG. And I think it will remain exclusive for the TCG because I don't even think the OCG want it. I don't think anyone wants it.
Isn't there like
Did you
one?
want it?
There's like one card in here that is a Dino Extender.
This one.
And
Oh,
then
no,
the
this one.
rest of it
That one.
sucks
that one,
ass.
That one.
Yeah.
So I'm only going to read this one because the rest of it's garbage.
Hey.
It is.
that spell's so funny.
Oh, I haven't
Yeah,
even read
yeah,
the spell.
well, yeah.
Like, I just couldn't
Double
be bothered.
fusion, but not double fusion.
So this one is GMX researcher Deland.
Yes.
We're just like slightly too far away, so if I don't know what the word is already, it's really hard to read.
Solande.
I'm not good.
I'm not touching it.
This card is normal summoned. You can special summon one non-water GMX monster or a level 3 or lower Dino monster from your deck. If this card is special summoned by a monster effect, you can add one GMX spell trap from your deck to your hand. If a dinosaur fusion monster is on the field, you can shuffle this card from your field into the deck. And if you do, negate the effects of one face-up card on the field until the end of this turn. Not a quick effect as far as I read.
No, I don't like the fact that this card's art makes it seem like the dinosaur that they've resurrected is friendly.
Wait, warrior?
We're not going to be able to see it if I open it up.
Have it be wanting to
Wait,
murder people.
When
Yeah, it does,
warrior?
yeah, it's a warrior. So you can search it with Rhoda.
What's the original scientist Donnie's name? With the self-destruct button.
Kazaki?
Yeah. What was he?
Oh no, it wasn't psychic because they didn't exist.
It would have been warrior as well, right?
Spellcaster?
Maybe a spellcaster.
Fiend?
Fiend, yeah.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Fine. Cool.
Evil.
Yeah, sure.
I'm just going to read the spell because apparently it's funny. So, GMX applied experiment number 55. Excavate the top cards of your deck until you have excavated a GMX monster and a dinosaur monster. Lose 400 life points for each card excavated. And then you can fusion summon one GMX fusion monster from your extra deck by using any excavated monsters as material. Also, shuffle the rest into the deck.
I play one GMX monster in my deck.
I'm putting it all in the bin. I'm gonna die.
This doesn't. Oh wait, no. There's cards that exist that are like if you take life point damage, your opponent takes it instead. Does this count for that, or because it says lose or not take damage?
Oh yeah, true.
But if you don't have any GMX and you just mill out your deck and you're playing a card like that...
Well, you can't activate it if you don't have it. Right?
Yeah, you do have to legally be able to resolve the card.
Oh, that's not fun. But it says you can fusion summon. You don't have to fusion summon.
It's until you reveal both of them.
Anyway, we got to find a way to put it on the bottom of the deck.
Yeah, this archetype, it needs a lot to happen in the second wave for it to be anywhere near playable.
Because at the
Just for you to not lose the game.
Yeah, because at the moment I'm only plotting self FTK.
Like if you mill 20 cards, like if all your GMX stuff just happens to be at the bottom, considering you have to get both.
It's
like,
bad tier element.
Yep. The cards don't even go to grave.
No, they get put back in the deck. Random order. Perfect. Yeah, this is shocking.
It's bad.
It's actually so bad. And people...
They also announced the art so long ago that it's like, I'm now also sick of the art.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. They tried a drip feed on this, which would have worked if the archetype did anything. Good. It doesn't. So bad. How do you come off the back of Mitsurugi and design that fucking garbage?
It's the way.
Yeah. Good one, bad.
We came off the back of Burning Abyss and we're like, here's UA.
It's getting support. We'll talk about that soon. But we had
That's
some
FA, Jake.
Oh
not
yeah,
UA.
Sorry, wrong ones. They're kind of connected now, like 15 years down the line. Anyway, so we had some imports. We had this Illusion Vanilla level 8.
We already knew about that.
We knew about that from the OCG reprint in a pack, but not that it was coming to us.
Okay.
Now we have it. Spenta, which we have discussed. Conduction Warrior, the linear magnet. Oh, it's just the magnet stuff. Yeah, so we got that and that.
And the Invoked, Jake.
Yeah, Invoked. Oh, what up with that?
Didn't have the Invoked on this page, even though...
It's right there.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that was
just kept scrolling up and down.
Well, I thought that was the magnet fusion. I just saw a magnet card and then I saw a fusion. I was like, okay, it's that.
It's the Invoked.
Yeah, so he's there. Woohoo.
You can super poly with Alistair Invoker now. And literally every card in the game.
Except for a main deck monster.
If it has an attribute, Jake.
I mean, by that logic, you could super poly anything already. That already existed.
Except a god.
My Ra matchup is still incomplete.
Is there a super poly target for the Egyptian gods?
Oh, if they have two of them, you can make them into Garura.
Yeah.
And then some free agent world premieres. I don't know why they've picked this picture.
It's problematic.
It's an interesting choice. So what do we got? Flux Oschenfeld, Rock Fusion.
Yeah.
Sure.
Another Archfiend.
Shipping Archfiend, which I think has to do with
It's about
level and
getting
type manipulation.
people to fuck.
Sorry?
It's shipping.
Oh, sure, that's shipping.
Next one.
This one is a level 11
Yes.
Dark Dragon Synchro.
I'll be real. I got really disappointed when this wasn't a tuner.
Oh, you thought this was going to be...
I started seeing the
Cool
card
tune
and I was
support.
like, oh, fuck, this could be cool tunes. Oh, no, it's not.
No, this is Red Dragon Archfiend support.
Would have been cool if it was cool tune support.
I mean, it's not a terrible card.
Leo the Tree Keeper found dead.
Artwork's cool.
Is that Thought Royal Archfiend just evil? Not Thought Royal Archfiend. Psychic and Punisher.
Yeah.
Well, we already had...
That's with his helmet off.
We kind of already had that with that Thunder God thing.
Now we got it. Now we got it again. It's like the same pose
Stormbane.
with 3 heads. They've just palette swapped it.
Sure. But then we also had some announcements of upcoming judge... Do you really call it product or pricing?
Pricing?
Payment.
Yeah, compensation.
Yeah, it's compo.
Yeah.
Judge comp.
So the exhibitions of the Judge Compo for 2026 are...
So it's starting in Feb, except the RB playmat. You can get that now.
How exciting. So we've got Quicksilver. It's probably cut off again.
No, this one mostly
see-
shows up.
Oh, yeah, mostly.
You get like to its tail.
The artwork is cool. The summoning and effects of it... it actually
We
it
don't
is
care
a
about the
floodgate.
actual effects. We're here for art, Jake.
Yeah, artwork's cool. It will be the cheapest one, though. Then we move on to the archetype that'll be dead by March.
I actually kind of think this is ugly.
Oh, yeah, no, it's wrong. It's
Like,
all kinds of wrong.
I only like the blended, like the 2 monster blended playmats when they're the same color, or there's lots and they're all different colors.
Yeah, I also don't like the lack of symmetry because
Yeah.
Habakiri is a beautiful design card.
It could have just all been Habakiri.
Artwork-wise.
Yep.
Yeah, well, there already is one for all Habakiri.
But does that
Yeah, it's an
zones?
OCG one.
Yeah, but they won't repeat the artwork on a judge mat.
They do all the time.
All zones.
Yeah.
Give me the zones.
Do they?
Yep.
Name one.
There's the Perulia one, and the OCG is just a regular playmat, not a judge playmat.
Probably won a judge one for.
Was for us, yep.
Hmm.
Walos was not, but the Perulia one is. Like, I shop for a lot of OCG playmats, and a lot of our judge playmats are just reskins.
Fair enough. Then we have Cool Tune. I
Pretty
didn't
shit as
notice.
well.
Yeah, it's not great. I only noticed that it's like shooting sharp objects at people.
I thought you were going to point out that it's music notes in each of the zones.
It's sound clips.
Yeah.
It's trying to cool people with the sharp objects.
Yeah.
Wait, is it cool people shooting or is it shooting cool people?
No one's shooting anyone. Those are musical notes.
It's cooling them. Huh? Oh, yeah.
They don't kill
What a-
anyone. They're
what a-
just cool dudes.
What a music.
Chicks.
I was gonna say I don't think there's any dudes, are they? They're all women, right?
I don't like that the Yu-Gi-Oh music industry is very leaning towards women.
We have this Art Deco design.
it's
Which
fine.
It's not. It's actually ugly.
I always like when they one of the judgments every year is like this, where it's just zones on a map.
Sure, but
And I'm all
this
for
is
it.
bad.
Sometimes I just like a map that's zones on a map.
Sure, doesn't make this better.
Well,
Yeah.
they've got to come up with a
the
different idea for
mixture-
it every year.
The
So
mixture of Art Deco and hieroglyphs. No.
That giant transparent sample's really putting it off.
Yeah, that's really ugly too.
yeah,
The one that you can get now, the RB.
it's kind of cool.
Yeah, yeah.
It's kind of cool in a kid's toy box kind of way.
Yeah, I'd be happy to get that in a Happy Meal.
Look, if you're an RB
Yeah.
gamer, hope you enjoy it.
Ben, do you enjoy it?
Was it in the bind? Did you look at the bind? Was it in the binder? My
What?
RB stuff?
I don't know. I didn't get that far.
Hmm.
I think I got up to like the 9/10 of a Mitsurugi chord and I stopped looking. And then the Judge sleeves for the year. I think
Matism?
following on. Oh no, it's not really the Art Deco design because that's just the
The arrows.
pointy arrow for judges. Yeah, I don't mind it. I've never paid the prices that people. I mean, people don't resell these, but if they were to resell them, I wouldn't pay the money for them. And then the Judge box. Now this This, if someone was selling it, which they wouldn't be, I might be tempted to buy it.
Really?
Why?
Black in it.
This is reminding me that I need to do my judge exam again.
Yeah,
Again?
me too.
Yeah.
Oh, you have to reset them, do you?
No, it's
After
been
a
a
year.
very long time.
After a year they expire. And also I went on to do the second part and the judge website wasn't working.
Yes.
So my thing lapsed.
Yes. Generally how it goes.
So yeah, if you're a judge, which Ben and I aren't, those are some cool stuff you can get if you get to judge an event.
That's a conversation for after the podcast.
Or you just judge Pokemon and get product.
And then lastly, we had a bit of a forecast for Genesis in 2026. So basically, they're going to be hosting YCS level events.
At YCS.
Yes.
Yes.
And they're going to be hosting regional level events.
Yes.
At existing regionals.
Yes.
This is all stuff we're not going to get here.
Absolutely not.
Nope, not at all.
But one thing we might get is
WCQ or OTS champs.
winners packs. They are making
interesting.
OTS prizing for Genesis.
Yes.
That went so well for Rushduel. Duel Links? Speed Duel. That one. I got there eventually. Sorry, I forgot the one of those three that was dead.
Yeah, and there's still stuff at GG's.
I like that they're trying. It may not go well, but it seems that this format at least has continued support.
In 3
They
months.
seem excited about it.
Eh,
It didn't always seem like that at the beginning of Speed Duel.
I feel like this was supposed to be an announcement of a points update, and they just didn't do it.
I mean, surely we get a points update next week then, because when the
There
pack's
has to
out.
be, yeah. Otherwise, some decks are about to get really fucking broken.
I don't know.
Anyway.
I was excited about that news. Clearly,
Yeah.
it's not a sentiment that's shared by Ben.
Look, I was just like, there's no way that we're going to actually get any of the formalized play
Yeah.
here. Like,
I mean, we got a stream this year. You never know. We're
We
not
did-
getting it at our event, but that's besides the point.
I just don't see any regional being like, we're going to set aside 30 tables for...
Yeah, that's the problem we have, is that our regionals don't have the space to host a separate event
Yeah,
on
like
the
we're all
side.
capped at like
Okay.
128 players a regional.
And also it's like cannibalizing the market almost.
Yeah. Yeah.
I feel like if you held them on separate days, it'd be better.
Speaking of people
Not
that,
YCS level, obviously.
speaking of people that cannibalize the market, the people that comment in our Discord down below.
Damn. Okay. But yeah, if you weren't aware, we do have a Discord. Links in the description below. Feel free to jump in, say hi, and ask us some questions. Like, hang on, he's told me how to pronounce his name. Akrai.
Cry.
That's how it's pronounced. He asks, since I haven't played since 2013, what have I missed? Is there a highlight that stands out to you? Is there anything that tested your sanity?
So everyone plays blue cards now.
But not the blue card you think. But sometimes the blue card you think.
Recently, yeah. So that's probably the biggest point.
Uh-huh.
We just skip over Pendulum.
Yeah, no, Pendulum didn't
Don't have
exist.
to worry about that anymore. It sucks.
Yep. History has forgotten Pendulum. And rightly so.
I'm assuming that a Cry has come back to play Genesis.
Yeah, I say the Advanced Constructed is almost an entirely different game now.
Yeah. Remember turn 5? That doesn't happen anymore.
Yeah. Things have gone horribly wrong if you get to turn 5. Mystic Mind was a blight on my mind that I want to forget. I hated that card. I still hate that card. Will forever hate that card.
It's just Kaiser Colosseum 2. It's fine.
It was so much worse than that.
Yeah, it was.
Because at least with Kaiser Colosseum, you had to have something on board and actively play the game. With Mystic Mind, you didn't have to do any of that.
That was a good, solid fun 3 years.
It's actually a part of... I think on my deathbed, I think I will still curse that card.
It is what it is, Jake.
What else? Oh yeah, starlights and things.
It's fine.
Those are
There were
replaced
shiny
ultis.
cards that he used to have don't exist anymore. Remember Ghost Rares? Fuck you.
We still get those every so often. They're usually very bad, but we get them.
Jake, it's been 2.5 years.
Yeah, that's every so often.
Anyway.
Next question is from Corey. How long did it take you to realize you were spelling sandwich wrong?
That's...
I don't know if this pointed at anyone, but I don't think I have.
Yeah, Brag's laughing a lot harder.
Maybe
than we
when
are.
I was like 10.
Yeah, we always had a running joke in our house because my dad like kind of says it as if it was spelt with a lot more M's and W's in it. Kind of says sandwich.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
It's a good sandwich.
Yeah,
That's what old Australian people say. It's a sandwich. Yeah. It's a sandwich. I don't know what Brag's doing over here.
Yeah, I don't know. I keep seeing a thing in this trying to link to
yeah.
a computer.
I'm trying to get the Spotify comments,
Okay.
I
and just
see.
for some reason, Facebook won't authenticate. It's like, oh, approve your notification, like approve your login. And it's like, well, this phone is my main authenticator for
Everything.
Look, considering that kid's educational background, that makes sense.
Mm.
I
Next-
missed that rant in the chat today.
Oh yeah, you're better for it. Frozen Actyline says, acetylene. That's how it's pronounced. Any favorite creepy critters or freaky fauna? He was on a trip to Australia and was startled by a group of giant bats (brackets flying foxes) hanging in a tree daytime.
Yeah.
Yeah, those things are just everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, like they control the place.
Yeah, for the longest time, I kind of just assumed it was birds at night flying around between the trees. No,
Those
that's
are bats. Yeah, like mid-afternoon, they was out.
I remember a while back, I was at a property and we were doing photos, and they had like a umbrella set up at their table, and I went to pull it out, and there was like a little baby bat just like filled up in the umbrella. It was very cute, but I was also terrified that it was going to fly out and like touch my face.
I don't like bats because they're dirty.
Yeah, bats are kind of gross.
We had an issue for a while back when my house, we used to have a
Focus part?
no, this is like a gas powered fucking thingamabob. Gas powered heater. It's oil powered, so it had a chimney.
Okay.
So when we eventually were like, let's decommission this, we didn't get rid of it for like a while.
Mm-hmm.
And then one day I was like, what the fuck is that noise? Come out of like my bedroom, there's just like a baby bat like this big just in my lounge room. I'm like, that's concerning. How am I going to deal with this? I'm fairly sure if it bites me, I die.
Are they that dirty?
Real Jake, if I get anything up.
Oh yeah, true. Yeah. Tried to lin it.
On the notice, on the bat topic, yeah, fuck you, Konami, for ruining Exorcista Batmater, and now known as Betrayal. Very fitting. That's all I have to say on that matter.
Yeah, so it becomes infinitely worse the way they've printed it, right?
Yes, it does not work with the deck.
Perfect.
Yeah, they did fuck that up.
Rarity Collection 5 reprint confirmed.
That clap doesn't show up in the mic, so I don't know why.
Visually, people will know that you were clapping.
Yeah,
What if we do this? Clap, 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 clap.
that was a side gag for the podcast.
Classics. Do I have any other animals? I don't know. Fruit bats are cute. Are they exclusive to us?
Maybe. I don't know. Like, I don't like the small animals in this country.
Oh?
Echidnas.
That's not small.
Not big.
I love
Yeah,
echidnas
it's
so
big.
much. They're pricks.
Oh, my good old,
Both literally and.
good old friend, the baby wombat. That was great.
Aw.
You ever out in Western New South Wales, there's a random zoo that's like $20 to get in. Like, you hold a wombat for free.
Oh.
Get to hold the baby wombat. They gave him a scratch on his back, and he
Yeah.
looked me in the eyes. Like, why'd you stop? I was like, sorry.
Canonically, that wombat's dead.
That was like
Still-
a year ago.
Yeah, it's probably still dead. And then lastly, Tuesday is Noob asks, how close was your own ban list once to what you got? Quite close. Like, legitimately, Featherstorm was the one card I said has to go this list.
I don't think the ban list was ever going to be what I wanted, so I just kind of accepted that the ban list that we got was the one we were going to get, and I would just have to figure it out. Also, this whole podcast, I've been watching that ad in the bottom corner of the screens as it's changed. So I do apologize if the viewers at home think I'm just staring sadly off into the bottom left of the screen. Just rotating trailers in the bottom corner of the screen. I'm like, okay.
Need to remember the question. Yeah, no. Featherstorm was like the one because it was like one of the last prevalent like turn skip cards that was around. I liked that the statue went. I wasn't anticipating anything to really happen to Mitsurugi because of the box.
Yeah.
But for it to happen pre-box is great.
Oh yeah, I'm all for it. Like I'm probably the one deck that I didn't want to play against at YCS was like Mitsuyami. Just because like you throw your hand traps at one half of the engine and I drew the other, and it's like, I guess I'll go fuck myself.
Yeah. The other one I'm not looking forward to is just the way that they've decided to address Vanquish Soul. As we said, like if it's a problem, address it. Don't like flip flop between your things.
Yeah.
But we'll see. We'll see.
At least they'll have a lot less interaction for you.
Yeah. Also, YCS doesn't matter to me. I'm there to drink. That concludes us for this week. Thank you all very much for listening and watching. If you are watching along, feel free to like and subscribe. If you are listening, feel free to favorite. Come to a Discord, ask us some questions, and we'll catch you all next week. Peace.
Goodbye.